Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for watching Trina and Friends podcast. I am your host, Admiral Trina Duhard. Today, our special guest is Esnon. We're also here with our co-host, LayzeeJay and Mineonic. I hope you guys enjoy.
So, my first question to you, I know you're an artist and you're so amazing. So, what or who was your inspiration for drawing?
Well, my largest inspiration is actually my mom. Me and her are very close, and she has been doing art ever since I was very small. She, up until recently, has been working as a graphic designer for a t-shirt company. So I would go into work with her. I would draw on the computer with her, or we would go home and make art. So she is the main reason why I started art. Now, there was at one point where I was just kind of making whatever, and then I started getting interested in anime art. And I had one of my stepfathers. They really pushed me to want to make art as good as I could versus just kind of being, kind of lazy about it. So both of them really helped drive me to kind of how I do and make art today. And there's lots of other inspirations that I really run into every day, honestly, with friends or, again, art, in TV shows or in comic books that I read. But they definitely push me to, like I said, I definitely wouldn't be doing art the way I'm doing it today if it wasn't for my mom and my stepdad at the time, for sure.
Question number 5. We already know that you're in an idol group and that you dance. But what has gotten you into dancing in the first place?
Well, I'll do this in two parts. The first one is I had an old friend of mine. We were best friends. We did basically everything together. And at one point, she asked me if I wanted to learn a dance with her because we were going to be cosplaying Vocaloid. And we learned Viva Happy. And that song is forever going to be imprinted in my brain. I can do that song at any point, anytime, without the music because of how much we studied that dance that summer. But that kind of got me first interested in dancing. Now, I didn't dance for a long time after we finally did learn that that dance, until actually Trina reached out to me. She asked if I wanted to join one of the groups that we were in at the time. I was one of the only Rin Hoshizura cosplayers in our area. So when they were looking for a Rin, they were like, well, hey, there's one over there. You want to do dances? And another one of my old high school friends was in the group, and she's like, oh yeah, she's cool. So that kind of led me into dancing, and it's crazy because that one small hey, you want to just join our group, and just happening to cosplay in the area has led into one of the biggest things in my life right now, in my group of friends that I've had and I rely on so much. So I'm really appreciative of Trina having asked me to join, and it's just been so fun, honestly.
All the love for you.
What advice do you have for anyone looking to get into making art or dancing?
I mean, this is going to be the answer that everyone hears every time and probably hates to hear.
Practice.
But practice.
Yeah.
Yep. It really truly is I mean, that's the biggest thing, is just practicing. And it doesn't even have to have a huge restraint on it. I think sometimes people will think for example, for art, you always have to do these particular practices or skills or something. I think when it comes to practicing your art, I mean, it could even just be if you're sitting in an airport waiting, you just grab any piece of paper and you just sketch whatever your hand is feeling like sketching. Or maybe there's someone sitting across from you and you sketch the general gestures of them. And I think you always should practice. It really does make a difference. I know with dancing, I maybe tend to practice more than others in my group because dancing doesn't really come naturally to me where I can maybe watch a video and pick up the dance moves immediately, or certain movements might take me a little bit more practice than others. But because I do practice 3 times a week, I end up getting that muscle memory, or I kind of fall into that flow of the dance because you just become accustomed to it. So they're very, very similar in the fact that, again, like it really does suck, and I know everyone hates to hear it, but practicing is the best thing. But just don't put too much stress on it. Just have a good time with it, and it'll make the practice go by even easier. You know.
And I had strawberry ice cream. It was okay, but like I should have got. I wish I had a butter pecan instead, like you.
Dang.
Yeah,
Strawberry ice cream is good though.
Yeah.
We actually don't have that sort of ice cream.
What?
Go to
You
America.
You don't got that? You don't got that over there, bro? Like butter pecan?
No.
What y'all just got, vanilla?
Huh?
You just got vanilla, that's it?
No flavor.
No, we got the usual stuff like dragon fruit, vanilla.
Dragon fruit,
wow,
dragon
the usual
fruit.
stuff, and then the first thing you say is dragon fruit. Like, come on, dog. It's like
Every
what?
ice store around here has that.
It's like
No.
that's like someone from Japan
Really?
saying like, "What? You guys don't have cold bean soup in your vending machines? What?"
And now, a special art showcase by Esnon.
I have an idea.
I'm gonna read off just a quick question, and you have 3 seconds or less to answer. Just some
Got it.
basic stuff, nothing crazy or anything like that.
Okay.
Nothing crazy. It's just, think on your feet. What's your, out of the two, which one? It's like, would you rather, pretty much.
Yeah, would you rather, basically. So,
Okay.
starting now, McDonald's or Burger King?
McDonald's.
Disgusting. Pizza or pasta?
Pasta.
Terrible. Cats or
What?
dogs?
Cats.
Jesus Christ.
Thank you.
Marvel or DC?
Marvel.
Ugh. Superhero or supervillain?
Super villain. Yeah, villain.
Dear God. Ketchup or mayonnaise?
Ketchup.
Mayonnaise.
Call or text?
Text.
Jesus Christ.
You
Sweet
fucking-
or sour?
Sour.
Oh my God. Where does she... What planet are you from?
Yes. Thank you,
Jesus.
finally.
I got you.
Got a score of 0 on that test. Oh my God.
No, I got a 100.
I think,
Yes, she does.
I think you got maybe like a 2.
Oh,
No.
oh my God.
No.
Don't worry, I'll give it 200.
Let's go.
Okay, would you pineapple on pizza?
Yes.
Ew.
Oh my
Let's
God.
go.
Yes,
But
FBI,
basically, too,
we got
if you
one for
ask
you.
if you ask me about any kind of food, the answer is always going to be yes. I
Yes.
like any and all foods. And even if I don't like it, I tolerate it.
Mhm.
So I mean, literally any food, I will eat it.
You ever ate pig feet?
No.
I haven't, but I would. Like just yesterday, I was eating like freshly cooked pigskin.
But chitlins.
Well, chitlins are kind of gross. Again, I would eat them, but they don't. I think I've even had them. I don't think they're that.
Have
good.
you ever like been like? Have you seen the process of preparing them? How they like got to run a water hose through them
Oh my
to
god.
clean the
Yeah,
guts
see-
out?
Ew.
That's where I'm like, yeah, maybe I would try it, but like, that is kind of gross. You know what I mean? Like it's
Mhm.
food, but it is But at the same time, I mean, we eat hot dogs, so
Yeah, that's just a garbled mess of chicken and beef.
Exactly. I've eaten scrapple before. I like scrapple. So
what is that?
It's kind of the same idea where it's like the leftover bits of
And
and they put spices and stuff in it.
What's it called? Spam? That too?
Spam.
Fried spam?
I'll eat spam, yeah. So that's where I'm like I don't like to think about it. But if it tastes good, I'll eat it.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Only food I think I've ever had that I didn't like. I was at a pho place, and I didn't realize what I'd ordered. Because my mom had always told me to stay away from it. I think it's called Bible tripe or something.
Is that like a fish?
No, it's still pig something. Hold on, let me look it up. I think that's what it's called. Maybe it just wasn't prepared well. I'll always give it the benefit of the doubt, or maybe I'll try it again.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like chewy, and I think it's like intestine.
It's the stomach lining.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's got like if you look at a picture of it, it's flat, but then it has like little bumps on it and ridges.
Yeah, holes and bumps, and
And it does not have a good texture. It does not taste that good. It feels like you're eating rubber, but then rubber that has too much texture. That's probably the only food that I've ever had that I was like, I wouldn't really want to eat that again unless if somebody told me, no, this is the right way to cook it. And then I would try it and see if it was just nasty, you know?
You know what I'd say with food like that? Just fry it. It'll probably be crispy and you could tolerate it then.
It probably would taste good if it was fried. I could see that.
Yeah.
But definitely one of the few things I'm like, I'll be okay if I don't try that again for a long time, you know?
All right, mine. What's like a disgusting to most non-Germans? Like, what's a German delicacy that like most foreigners would find disgusting?
I have no clue, actually.
Because you find everything good.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, not everything.
All right, what's something you find nasty?
Let me translate it really quick. I don't know how it's called in English.
Yeah, what's the English translation?
Google Translate.
Brussels sprouts.
Oh.
I like Brussels sprouts.
They're good for you. Good
Boiled, no, but fresh, a little fresh, I can tolerate.
It's good for your health.
I hate it when they're like
Brussels sprouts?
when they're just soggy.
That's the thing is I think a lot of people will just cook Brussels sprouts and boil them in water. The best Brussels sprouts ever. You take them, I think you still maybe cook them a little bit. I haven't cooked them, but my mom used to make them this way. If they're like cut in half, you put oil on them, some salt and some other seasonings, and you roast them.
Yeah.
Roasted Brussels sprouts?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Especially with a little bit of salt and pepper on it.
Oh yeah.
I can imagine that being good as hell.
It's very good because when you don't have it, they do have a really dense flavor and they're soggy and stuff.
Yeah.
But when you roast them, they don't have that really intense flavor. Like it kind of tones it down a bit, and then they're a little bit crunchy too.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
All right.
That's my suggestion.
Mine. Do you eat cabbage?
Yes.
Good.
That's all a Brussels sprout is basically a mini cabbage.
Baby cabbage.
A mini cabbage and disgusting.
Oh man.
No, you need to eat your Brussels sprouts, young man.
Try roasting them sometime. I suggest it. Give them a shot roasted, and if you still don't like them, then maybe it's not for you. But roasting them does kind of turn them around.
You don't like Brussels sprouts, but I bet you'll eat some asparagus.
What?
Asparagus.
You know what that is?
Not in English, I don't.
Probably an American thing.
We need to Google Translate asparagus.
Asparagus.
Oh, no.
What?
Look,
You don't like them either?
No.
And you'll be eating your vegetables,
eat
do
your
you?
vegetables, young man.
I am
Said
eating my
he-
vegetables. I just don't like that.
All right, what
Asparagus
about-
are pretty strong.
What
I will
about
say that.
what about greens like kale greens and mustard green, collard greens? You eat that?
Sound
Why?
like
You
a
know-
no.
No, the thing is, y'all Americans are making the easiest things sound always so difficult. I eat my greens, okay?
No, it doesn't sound like you do.
I mean, he don't need the greens. He give them to the dog.
Yeah, feed it to the dog.
No, not the dog.
The dog will eat
Dog
it.
food.
The dog is more healthy. What the dog doing? The
Man
dog,
said, give him a plate of sausages and a tall beer. He'll be all right.
No, not sausages. A fine Wiener Schnitzel.
Wiener Schnitzel.
Oh.
Yeah.
that's that German in him.
That is the stereotype
What's
that
that?
is true in
With some
probably every
sauerkraut?
German.
With some sauerkraut.
Yeah, I like sauerkraut.
That sauerkraut doesn't go well with Schnitzel.
Yes, it
Schnitzel.
does. Everything goes well with sauerkraut.
You have to have some white sausage with
White
sauerkraut.
sausage?
Yes,
I didn't know sausages could be white.
they
They're
can,
good.
and they're amazing with this sweet mustard.
I might have to go back
Yeah,
to Busch
white sausage
Gardens.
is better than regular sausage.
Probably not gonna make it to Germany anytime soon, so I'll see if they got any at Busch Gardens, the Germany section.
I don't think they
They have a
do.
Germany section.
Yeah, they got like
They do.
it's different. It's different like European countries. So like
okay.
they'll have like some food from that country in that section. I'll see if they got it.
That's how it works.
Some white sausages.
Sausage. Sausage. Okay.
Nothing.
So Esnon, we got a question from Fuyag. Have you made a Sonic OC?
You know, I gotta think. I feel like I have, but I don't remember making it because I was never really big into Sonic, but I had flashes and moments of it. You know what I mean? Which I feel like is how a lot of people kind of were. I very well could make one, but I feel like I've missed my prime of Sonic OC making. You know what I mean?
You don't have a Sonic OC.
I don't. I think I think for me when I was little, I just looked at Amy and I said, "Oh, I like the pink one," and then I saw like I saw Rouge and I was like, "Oh, I like her too," and I just liked the girl ones and then called it a day.
Like that's it. Okay, bye. Just like that.
Yeah.
I used to see that
Basically.
all over. What was it? Newgrounds, all that fan art, deviant art. That's where I used to see a lot of it, like a lot of
Oh
Sonic,
yeah, for sure.
Sonic fan made OCs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how I avoided that part of the internet, considering I was on the internet at that time, but somehow I managed to miss it.
I'm pretty. Yeah, that was your prime. That was for you. That was your time. Your
We
generation.
were like kids, bro. Deviant art was the shit back then too. You go there and find some crazy stuff.
Oh yeah, I think what happened for me is instead of having like a Sonic phase, I just had like an anime phase or something. So I kind of went a different route. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much for watching today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to check out the Esnon socials in the description below. I will see you all next time. Bye everyone!